guys, it's Anna. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about the Trash Taste Tour. When I was pregnant with my baby over the winter, I started watching Chris Abroad's channel on YouTube, Abroad in Japan. I had watched his channel a lot before, but I guess like one of my cravings when I was pregnant was Japanese food and also Korean food. Just basically like comfort foods from my childhood. I lived in Japan when I was a child. My dad was stationed at Yokota Air Force Base. So I started watching his channel and then, watching his Wacky Weekends with Connor. And then I just started, the YouTube algorithm starts suggesting other videos to you. And so included, Joey's channel and then Garnt's channel. And so that's how I started watching Trash Taste. It was content about Japan, and we've been planning our Japan trip for the past, I don't know, 3.5 years. We were supposed to go in October 2020, but we know what happened with that. So it was good to just watch a lot of Japanese content. And so when I heard that they were doing a tour, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I was like, I didn't really know what to expect, because it's like, what do three YouTubers, do at a performance? But they were performing at the Lincoln Theater in DC, and so it was it was funny, like me and my husband's last date before we moved, before the baby came out of the NICU, was we went into DC for the Cranes for like a late birthday dinner. It's funny, our first date is going into DC for Trash Taste Tour. My husband has never watched any of their podcasts. He hears me talk about them every now and then. So he was familiar with them, but he has never watched an episode. And so I was actually interested in how he felt about it. So we went to DC. I was kind of unnerved because when I parked, there was no gate. And then when I tried to walk out, there was a gate, and I'm like, shit, did I park in like a residential section? I did, but it kind of made me nervous because if you've ever been towed in Washington, D.C., it is the worst experience. The worst experience trying to get your car back. And actually, Facebook Memory said that this was like the week that happened. Like 9 years ago, I got towed in DC, and trying to get the car back was a pain. But anyways, we went to DC. We went to the Izakaya Seki, which I heard good things about. The food was really good. The service was awful. Like as soon as a reservation was at 6, they ignored my husband because I was still looking for parking. They finally gave him water and he ordered something, and then I came in at 6:10 and we ate our food and we waited until 6:30 for them to come back to the table. And when I was about to order, he was like, "Oh, you have 90 minutes. You only have 90 minutes." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like you ignored us for, 20 of those minutes. I would like to order food and get it going. So we ordered food and everything was fine. The taste wise, the food was fine. It was just the service. The service was just so slow. And then that dude was a little rude about the whole 90-minute thing. I get it, but I was like, we're not going to be here for 90 minutes. We got to go. The thing that I like, the galbi was so good, and their yakitori just took me back. Like, I bit into it, and it just reminded me of Japan. I loved yakitori when my dad was stationed. It was one of my favorite foods. And it was more of that Japan sort of yakitori. I don't know, it's just hard to explain. But we zipped on to the show and we had a good time. Like I was a little like this was the first time that we've been out, minus like one time when my friend watched our baby when we were moving, and so it's been a few months since I've been separated, so I kind of got like, oh, my baby, I miss her, but she was fine, she was in good hands. And so we enjoyed the show. It was kind of like a 3-part game show. What was it? Connor hosted the first segment, then Garnt hosted the second segment, and then Joey hosted the last segment. And it was pretty fun, and I enjoyed myself. It was nice to see him. There was a meet and greet after, but I didn't do it just because I was worried about parking, and then also we had a time limit on the babysitter. So I didn't unfortunately get to see that. I did get a hoodie, and I got a poster. I should have brought him down to show, but it's the hoodie is so comfortable. But if you, I'm not sure if the tour is still going on, but if you are gonna plan on buy the hoodie, it's kind of on the small side. I got a 2XL because I was like, oh, usually when I get, men's size 2XLs, they're usually pretty big on me, and I like that. No, it fits like an XL, which is fine, and it has the tour dates on it. And it's comfortable. I like it. I washed it and I'm wearing it. Well, I'm not wearing it now, but and then the poster. I don't know why I got the poster. I usually don't like posters, but I figured, my new office, I can decorate it. So yeah, that's our trash taste day. We couldn't record during the show, or you're not supposed to. I know. I guess they've been having people record. There was like a segment in the beginning where they didn't mind. So those are just a few clips I have. But yeah. So I figured I didn't really do a traditional vlog just because, I knew that we couldn't record. But anyways, guys, I'll end it here. Like and subscribe. I'm going to get all my content's going to be crazy because I'm not doing it in chronological order like I normally do. It's just kind of like how I edit, when I edit, and when I post. So take care, guys.